we are back with the latest Demon Slayer chapter review. Yes, it's your girl Sam, and like the last Demon Slayer video, I'll be breaking down this chapter. Now, if you haven't caught up yet, you can always watch where we left off in our last video about chapter 187. If you guys want to be a part of the discussion without getting spoiled, then make sure you are reading the manga. The latest chapters can be found for free on the official Viz site. And with that, let's cue the intro. Before we get into chapter 189, let us quickly recap the last chapter 188, which left us off with a brief background to the snake pillar Obanai Iguro's past, and his feelings towards the love pillar Kanroji, along with going over his inner feelings about himself due to his tragic upbringing with his mentally deranged family. We learned that Obanai was born into a clan of psycho demon-worshipping thieves, and being the first boy born over many years, the clan locked him up in a cage to later be given as a sacrifice to the snake demon. The snake demon also took a liking to Obanai, since he was a rare male child with multicolored eyes, and would spend the night slithering around his cage in the dark and staring at him, which frightened Obanai so much that he couldn't sleep. Only at the age of 12, our boy was allowed to leave his cage to be presented to the snake demon. But when she saw him, she wanted to cut his mouth all the way to his ears so he would resemble her more. She even drank some of his blood. Obanai was literally a cattle for this demon. He eventually was able to escape and was rescued by the flame pillar, who killed the snake demon. However, due to his escape, all of his family members ended up being killed, and the only one who had survived along with him ended up blaming him for the clan's deaths. All of this ultimately made Obanai insecure about his own existence and worthiness of love. But come on guys, let's be real. The love pillar Kanroji would have looked past all of this. She's not named the love pillar for nothing. They would be a good couple if they end up living at the end of this arc. But coming back to chapter 189, we continue the story about the pillar's intense battle with Muzan. While the Demon Slayers have been continuously trying to protect the townspeople from getting too close to the battle scene. These guys are definitely like the FBI, trying to cover it by saying nothing's going on and everything's fine. We have to remember that the Demon Slayer Corps haven't gotten public recognition, as mentioned in chapter 4 by Urokodaki, that they aren't officially recognized by the government. This is probably to avoid a public panic, but I'm pretty sure at this moment the government's help might make a difference. In fact, I'm pretty sure we need all the OG retired pillars to jump in and give a hand at this point. Wouldn't that be epic? We need to see Urokodaki, Shinjuro, and maybe even the old harem, sound pillar Tengen, to come in and go all out. Who do you guys think would be the strongest out of the three? I'm definitely going for Urokodaki. Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, then it shows us that there is a couple of Demon Slayers going towards the scene, and making sure no one is under the building wreckage. But oh my gosh, no! They see a little cat! Aw, they eventually helped him out from the rubble and freed it. But wait, this cat looks a bit familiar. Dude, isn't that Chachimaru? You know, Tamayo's familiar? Wait, don't tell me you lot don't remember. Basically, Chachimaru is the little cat that Tamayo uses for the purpose of collecting the demon's blood. You know, when her and Tanjiro decided to look for a cure for Nezuko. He showed up whenever Tanjiro killed an upper demon moon to collect their blood. And he wears a paper talisman created with the help of Yushido's blood demon art to keep hidden. But the most important bit is that he's still alive. It seems that even though he looks kinda injured, he's determined to go somewhere, most likely to the battlefield. I believe in you, Chachimaru! Now we are brought back to the main story, as we see the snake pillar Obanai Iguro battling Muzan. It seems like his tactic is to cut off one of Muzan's limbs while kicking it away in order to prevent faster regeneration. I know everyone else who can is already helping to take down Muzan, but someone needs to help the snake pillar so he can finally get together with Kanroji, the love pillar. I need to see this ship live. Like in the last chapter, where maybe in a different world, without demons, he thinks about how maybe he could have built a life with her. But Muzan definitely has some weird abilities to help him counter Obanai, as each detached limb has a mouth inhaling the air around it, forming a mini hurricane attack, ultimately slowing the snake pillar's endurance. Not gonna lie though, I have to rate Obanai for even being able to handle Muzan for this long. I never really thought Obanai really did anything to remember him by. Damn, the next page is a depressing scene. Everyone has been slaughtered. The Demon Slayers pretty much sacrificed their lives for the pillars, not to mention the fact that they still have a long time to go before dawn. Dude, how can they even win this? Well, maybe there is a way. If only they could hold Muzan down until Tanjiro gets revived by Nezuko. Then both siblings can sort things out. But it's also possible that Muzan might even be able to conquer the sun after this battle, hence prolonging the story for even longer. But oh wait! Now it cutscene to Gyo Tomioka. Muzan just landed an attack while also managing to throw his sword away from him. It seems the infection of the poisonous blood has started to kick in, as you can see the water pillar's hands swelling up. But luckily for our boy Tomioka, the snake pillar has come in and blocked an attack, saving him, telling Tomioka that he just needs to get his head in the game. Although, that's probably easier said since it doesn't seem he currently has great functionality over his hands at the moment. So far, the only pillars left to fight against Muzan are the water pillar, the snake pillar, the wind pillar, and the stone pillar. It seems like all of them have become infected by Muzan and are on the verge of death. But seriously, Muzan has to be impressed with how long these guys have survived, and even being infected with his self-destruction blood demon art, which pretty much destroys the human body in less than 5 minutes. I'm not even sure how they are going to make it since there's still an hour and 14 minutes until dawn. It seems like they are all pretty much feeling the same. Except for maybe the wind pillar. I'm pretty sure he just wants to end Muzan and get revenge for his bro Genya. Oh wait, it's Chochimaru bringing shock to even Muzan. The little backpack that Tamayo had equipped him with just shot out syringes at the pillars fighting. No! Chochimaru! He just got slayed by Muzan! Why didn't any of these guys try and save him? These are not real homies. I knew Muzan was cold-hearted, but to kill Chochimaru? Definitely the saddest death in Demon Slayer. But those syringes seem to actually have stopped the cell destruction caused by Muzan. Did Tamayo actually count on the fact that Muzan would use cell destruction and create these before her death? Honestly, just what is inside these syringes that managed to stop the poison spreading even temporarily? And why wasn't any sent to Kanroji or Tanjiro? Did they only have 4? Well, more than likely this serum won't help much once the poison spread to a certain level, like on Kanroji and Tanjiro. This is definitely where they need Nezuko. In fact, it's possible and very likely that Tamayo used Nezuko's blood to create these serums. Again, let's not forget Nezuko can counter any demon arts with her own blood demon art, Blood Burst, where she ignites her blood, giving it the power to destroy anything demon related. We explained this in our video, why Nezuko will become human again, so make sure to check that out if you haven't already. But basically Nezuko can heal any demon poison, and it's guaranteed that she's going to save her brother, and anyone that is rendered useless due to Muzan's poisonous blood. But whatever Tamayo did to make this serum, it sure was effective as they were perfectly shot to all 4 pillars fighting, bringing them back from 0 to 100 real quick. Well, rest in peace Tamayo and Chochimaru. You are both the best Demon Slayers throughout history. Either way, due to this awesome turn of events, Muzan gets mad to the next level and his plans were foiled. Dang, he's going ham now, attacking them with some next level power. Well, as we are seeing the Snake Pillar's point of view, he feels as though he hasn't accomplished as much as everyone else in this battle. He begins by saying that when creatures are near death, they begin to exert explosive strength, along with the flashback from the last chapter 188, where he managed to escape his imprisonment as a child with just a single hairpin. A vision of Tokisho, the Mist Pillar, comes up as he remembered that at the end of his life, he was able to turn his white katana's blade red. Although Obanai wasn't there for the fight, it was mentally shown to him by the crows. So Obanai begins to try and understand the actions Tokisho took in order for his blade to turn red. And as he thought about it, he realized that maybe what's needed is for the wielder to have a strong grip and press himself to the brink of death. With just that information alone, Obanai actually manages to do it. He turned his blade red. He himself, also being on the verge of death, pressed all his might with his sword, changing his grip and mental fortitude. We can see Obanai's Demon Slayer markings spreading throughout his arms, and from what we know about the markings, this means that Obanai's own body temperature is heated up. It looks like he channeled this into his blade. And guys, if you want to know what difference this makes, then watch our video explaining how the red nichirin blade works. But hopefully this will actually make a difference. I'm sure that Obanai isn't going to end Muzan, but along with the 3 other pillars, we can expect that enough time can be given until the final fight between Muzan and Tanjiro. I guess all we can really do is wait to find out in the next chapter. Hopefully, Obanai doesn't die, but usually with all this last minute backstory, things don't really look that good for the future of the characters. Let me know what you guys think. Will he end up dying? But let's be honest here, we might not see half of these remaining Demon Slayers alive after the end of this arc. We still don't have 100% confirmation that Demon Slayer will end. All we know is that this was titled the last arc, but considering Demon Slayer has become a cash cow, Koyaharo Gotage might long it out, But if it is going to end, more than likely things will go as predicted. Nezuko saves Tanjiro, and together they can finally kill Muzan. And with his death, Nezuko will become human once again. If you want us to continue the reviews, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't. Till then, I'll see you next time.